Okay. As I have indicated earlier, I'm currently with the president of Hope Club. As I said, Hope Club is an inspirational or motivational talk club that was single-handedly founded by me in 2012. What I did was that as a teacher, I realized there were a lot of despondent, hopeless children that has gloomy future. So I decided to see whether I could bring these children together, uplift them, and train them to become very useful people in future. So fortunately, I started with few number of people in Kon, later extended it to other communities, and now it's a very big club. What the club seems to do is to look for children that are needy, children that are very brilliant but are at home because of financial difficulties, children that simply need support, children that need to be groomed. So I do that by bringing such children together, train them, and finally they become useful people in future. The current president is one of the students I took from JSS 1, JSS 2 to JSS 3. And currently he's the president of the club. Actually, after the formation of the club, we went further to establish some facts. I liaised and brought other teachers on board. Those I groomed became ambassadors. I used my vehicle, fuel it, carry them from one place to another, just to give motivational talk to schools. We visit schools like the Basic School, Tumu Senior High Technical, Canton Senior High School, Tumu College of Education, and other schools, just to give them inspirational and moral talks, telling them that they can do. If others can, why can't they? We have equally rescued a lot of children from their parents who were not willing to allow them to go, took some back to. And the good news is that currently there are some of them we have produced who are bankers, teachers, nurses, and all over the place. So I just want you to hear from the horse's own mouth. I will hand over the mic to the president. He will tell you more about the club.
So my name is Leku Abu Gwemye. I'm the president of Hope Club. And it is true, then Master, he taught me at JSS, and one day he called me on phone that we should come to his village. I went there and I met so many people. When we gathered, he came and he greeted. He told us that he wanted us to form a club. Then we all agreed, and the members of the clubs came from 4 villages initially. We formed the club and we elected our executives. But then we were not many, and we have nothing to support ourselves. He himself owned up that he will use his own money for now. He used his own money. Later on, we settled, and then we told each member that every year they will pay 200 cedis. That's the old currency, the new currency, 20 Ghana cedis. We all agreed. But looking at our finance, it's not anything. We were 12 in number. Considering the amount that we contributed, if you add it, you get only 240 cedis. That is not enough to carry out our business. He said he will help us to do what he wants the club to do. Okay. We started the clubs, and the main mission of the club is to bring people who thinks they are useless, they are lost, they don't have hope in future, to turn them or to groom them to become useful people in future. Okay, we started this from the schools close to our area. We went to Tumu Senior High Technical, we went to Tumu College of Education, and then we went to St. Mary. They are all in Tumu, and then one from Golu, Hilal Man Secondary School. We brought so many people together and then we'll give our inspirational and motivational speeches to them. After that, they thank us and they told us we should continue coming to the schools to advise or and motivate those people. I talk of the finance. Mr. Nangpa is only the financier of the club. We don't have any support from each angle. He used to fuel his car to carry us to those various places that we always go and gives our motivational and inspirational speeches. Good. But now the club has its own accounts, and Mr. Nangpa is the financial or the financier of the club. Then after that, we look at it. Giving only the motivational and inspirational speeches to people doesn't meet our demands. We sat down and said, let's use the little resources that we have to support those who are in needy, those who can go to school and they think their parents doesn't have anything. Then we supported them with the help of Mr. Nangpa, and we pay some people school fees and bring back those who drops out from school back to school. Good. Help them and continue encouraging them to proceed. And looking at the nature of the club now, the time we were forming were all students. Only Mr. Nangpa was the government worker. But now, I can boast that majority of us have completed universities, and some are government workers. We have bankers, we have teachers, and few left, they are in the universities. But the numerous and uncountable achievement or positive achievement that we have achieved, we honor Mr. Nangpa with the citation last year. And the clubs, every year they meet to plan their activities ahead of the year. This is what I have and what I have observed through where we start to this end. And I hope when we get the finance or when we get the help from somewhere, we'll do more than this. And I think it will help to control the poverty nature and then the behavior of the people of Sisala district. And I'm pleading if help could come from any angle. Thank you very much for listening to the president of the Hope Club.